Welcome to the junkyard. We are orbiting Cerberus, the lava planet, and I'm excited. Oops, I provoked an enemy while trying to get a good shot of that. Oh yeah, and this Promethean has some radioactive stuff that I need to figure out what to do with. Yeah, radiation warning. What do I do? I don't know what to do. So I think we need to select some objectives. We need to get uranium ore. I have these things so I can get high energy physics. Let's do that. Microfusion reactors, supercomputers, which I got plenty of. I did a little work in the background, making my base even better. I did some things in some of my, gamma station and icebreaker station. I have some more resources coming in. I'm sure I'll show you guys in a minute. But I really want to figure out what to do about Othello station in the junkyard. And figure out how to make a particle accelerator to generate antimatter. Huh. Is it a tutorial? To generate antimatter, you must construct a particle accelerator loop. This is constructed from a control station, one or more towers, all connected together via a conduit. Once you have a complete loop and have supplied your station with the required input items, you can start generating antimatter. The longer the loop you construct, the faster you can generate antimatter, but the more power your accelerator will require. Interesting, okay. So is this kind of the basic loop, or can we go even shorter than that? Wow. And what do we need for it? I think I have the materials for it. So let's see, is this power, or is this general, or is this resources? What is it? Science? It's science. So shield generators, which we are making now. And I've been totally forget. We have recyclers. I haven't done that at all. Oh my gosh, I need to get on that. All right, so let's see here. Should I just start building it here? I mean, I don't know. Sure. We can sell it presumably, right? And get all the resources back. Okay, so we need neutron initiators. How do we get neutron initiators at a manufactory? Do I have the ability to do that? Or is that something I need to research? Here it is. Okay, so we need uranium ore. And then we'll be able to do it. We finally have a use for gold. Excellent. And this turns one neutron initiator into one antimatter as well as nuclear waste. Okay. Okay, so we need to get uranium ore. And in order to do that, I think we need radiation protection, which is, it's only composite. And can I do this? I can do that. Okay. It's easy. They should force me to do that first, right? 100 composite. That's so little. We need a lot of composite. Why are they only asking for 100? And that's equipment. Do I have an extra equipment slot? I don't. So I'm going to have to give away... Oh, my afterburner, of course. No, my nano repair. I've never used this. Drag here to drop it. I dropped it. Where was my guy when I dropped it? Oh, well, who cares? Radiation filters. Let's get the equipment going here. Molecular bonding. It's a consumable. Okay, let's just make a bunch. I really am making a bunch because each makes 5. I made 9 times 5 of them. Let me just get rid of my molecular bonding now. And let's figure out this equipment thing. I have to click a button, maybe? Well, let's find out. Aha! Nope, radiation warning. I guess I'm fine. I guess we're okay. I see the warning, but okay. Wow. Trap door. Ancient. Ah, it's a defensive turret. Oh dear. This is pretty cool. Ah! They're like mines. And I can't kill the mines, huh? I just have to activate them? I died? I've never died before. Oh no. Okay, I drop a pod that I can pick up. Wow, I've never died before. That's fun. All right, cargo door. Ooh, what do we got here? Exotic matter. Okay, what do I do with exotic matter? Used in quantum crystals and nuclear waste. Quantum crystals. Oh wait, exotic matter is the thing. No, neutron initiator, and then we need uranium ore. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, what else can I get here? I can get force field generators to protect. It's like a defense thing. Oh, and I can get enhanced military ships. Okay. All right, let's get those two things, and then we'll be back for more. Okay, force field generators. All right, I don't know if that's actually helpful. I really need to look around and find uranium ore. So here we go. There's going to be some uranium here, I assume. Oh boy. So we got radiation. Our radiation filters haven't been decreasing at all. Was there a tutorial about radiation? No, I don't think so. Oh my gosh, we really need recyclers and overdrive cores. But I'm doing fine so far. All right, is this... Whoa. You can really see the radiation. Look, it's glitching out our thing. All right, so, okay. Tons of radiation. But everything's fine. Because we have the filters, presumably. I don't actually know. Let's put a miner down here. Right, low on power. How's this solar? Sunlight level's pretty high, so I think we can power this with a couple solar panels. That way I don't have to worry about bringing in anything yet. Oh, although the wormhole terminus, I think, is a lot. Okay, and for now, let's just leave it a tier 1. I'm not sure if this is going to bring radiation into my main base, so maybe I just want to leave all the radiation stuff here. Not sure. Very interesting. Ah, but I can just bring a stack of it here. Yeah. So I just need 250. Bring it back so that I then can... let's see. Huh. Sorry. I was going to say so that I can smelt it into uranium, you know, ingots or whatever. I guess this is just uranium. But it says it damages nearby machines, like the smelters it's produced in and the manufactories that produces the enriched warheads. How does that work? Is it only if you let it sit for a while? Is it only if it builds up into, you know, 250 a stack or something? That's interesting. That scares me. Like, how do you get it to not damage nearby machines? Does the force field thing protect it? Oh, okay. Okay, I see the bar now. There's a tiny bar at the bottom of the radiation filters. And it decreases when I'm close. Yeah, I can see it decreasing. Okay, that's not too bad. But how do we stop the radiation from damaging... here we go. Unstable element containers. So we need neutron initiators. And I got neutron initiators here. And in order to make neutron initiators, I need to get uranium ingots. I wonder, do I just do that myself? Because I know my drone can do it themselves. All right, damages nearby stuff, huh? Let's take it and see if it damages anything. Is it damaging my buildings? It's damaging me. Huh. All right, we've unlocked the ability to process uranium. Tell me, how do I deal with this? Okay, it damages the drone unless I have radiation filters. Luckily, I have a bunch of them. And that's it, huh? That's all you're gonna give me? Uh-huh. What happens if I put it in here? Does it damage? Is it damaging anything? Damages me if I get too close. Huh. Huh. And if we leave here, are we gonna get a alert? I'm just gonna go do this to get some free shield generators, I guess, and we'll find out. We'll find out if I get an alert here that my buildings are being damaged. My machines are being damaged. Oh, and I can also show you what I've done here. So we have nitrox production on Icebreaker now. So I'm summoning nitratium from Nick Bottom Station, processing it here with the water ice that we're getting from this miner, and then sending... Oh, actually, what am I doing here? Oh, yeah. And then I also have another water ice thing here where I'm sending... Let's see. Nitratium from here, this terminus here, over here, processing it into nitrox from this miner, and then sending the nitrox back. So I'm getting nitrox from here, and I'm getting nitrox from here, and they're both getting sent to my main base. Okay, anyways. Armadillo. Here we hunt. Here we go hunting. One of my freighters was destroyed. Where? Here? Oh, it's because I... which one, though? How do I know? Ah, shoot. I don't know which one was destroyed. Well, that's a problem. It was probably one of the ones around here. Okay, superconductors accounted for. Carbon's accounted for. What about titanium? Titanium's missing, right? Oh no, titanium's accounted for. Silica? Am I doing anything with silica? No, I'm not doing anything with silica. I'm not doing anything with gold. These are all accounted for, I think. What the heck isn't accounted for? Ugh. I'm very displeased with this game design. That my freighters could get destroyed and me have no idea. Okay, now there's probably a way to see all the freighters we have, but I haven't been able to figure that out. We can see them here, but it's kind of a pain. Huh, I have no idea. No idea. Okay, we're probably fine. I don't know. We're probably not fine. Anyways, what was I doing now? I was going to see if any of my buildings were damaged. And no, none of my buildings are damaged. It does say that, yeah, this damages nearby machines. I guess machines are different than buildings? Maybe that's what it is. So what happens if I build a smelter here? Right next to it? No, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Okay. So, like I said, I think we're fine. So we can process this. We'll continue to be fine. We can get enriched warheads. But we don't want to store a lot of it. How do we not store a lot of it? Oh, we send it to a recycler when we're done. Oh, perfect. Okay. Let's try this. Let's try to build my first recycler. Now, how is our power? Okay, we're producing a fair bit. And the recycler's right here. Okay, so what happens when I put in ore? Nothing. It says feed in unwanted resources, but how do I do that? I'm so confused. Oh, it's not powered because it takes so much. Recyclers. We got it. All right. We got an overdrive core. It's in my inventory. Can be inserted into compatible factories to provide a large increase in efficiency. All right, this I need to see. What have we been missing out on? Let's put it in here. Wait. Okay, it's the speed. It gives us faster speed. And I think, hang on, usage doesn't seem to matter. Okay, cool. So it doubles the speed without increasing the power. So what uses a lot of power? Yeah, these manufactories for sure. All right. Good to know. All right. These Prometheans aren't messing around. I like that mechanic where they teleport. That's pretty cool. All right. So now that we have figured out how to do uranium ore without filling up things, let me deprioritize the recycler. Build some smelters. I don't want any storages. Uh, 45 a minute. Right now we're at 180, so we can do 4 of these. Okay. And let's see. It doesn't... we are getting some points. Ah, but that's from the ingots, I think. Yeah. Yep, these are taking all of the ore. Okay, so now we're turning all of this ore into these ingots. We're also... The extra ore that's in here is being outputted at 360 a minute. So we're also outputting that into the recycler. Cool, cool, cool. And we could get tech points, which I think I'd rather get tech points than overdrive cores. Is that right? Maybe not. I'm not sure. Okay. But we are going to also need uranium ingots, aren't we? So how do I make sure that we're also getting uranium ingots? I need to send them to the, let's see, it's the neutron initiator. That's the main thing. So I need to make sure I have gold and super alloy coming here. Not sure. For now, let's just make sure we have a couple stacks of ingots, and hopefully that won't damage the buildings. Firestorm, huh? This is what we need our force field generator for. Is that right? This is going to be too much power, though. 250. Okay. Well, we know we need a wormhole terminus, so we should just build one. Connect it to our power station, which is Nick Bottom. And then we'll need a couple fusion reactors. And I'll need to build it on Nick Bottom as well. Where is this firestorm? I don't know. We're fine. All right, more power from here. All right, this is going into Othello. And we need to hook that up just like so. We will soon be getting in the hydrogen. So now if we come over here, I should probably deal with this thing so that I can get around it. Let me turn on the recycler again. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, we've got fusion reactors. The fuel should be coming, right? All right, good. Ah, dang it, I did this wrong. How do I turn this? I wish I knew. Okay. That's the right way. The blue goes into my output. Repair that. Add a missile turret as well as a defensive turret. We'll see how good this is against these. Okay, good. Missile turrets are really good. They're kind of expensive, but it's not too bad. All right, is this working? Seems to be. And how much power? Okay, we have enough power now for, was it the force field generator that was 250? Let's just see what this is. It just absorbs incoming damage. All right, I mean, that's super power hungry for a pretty short radius. So maybe the idea is you don't use these until you have the antimatter power. I'm not really sure. But maybe we need it for the firestorm too. Again, I'm not really sure. All right, let me grab a stack of this and we will figure out how to get the neutron, what's it called? Neutron initiators, something like that. Yeah, can we just do that? These are just a little radioactive, huh? Well, yeah, and the bigger benefit is that 24 of the super radioactive thing turns into one of the tiny little radioactive thing. Okay, and what do I do with neutron initiator? It was here, right? All right. Okay, so let's see about this. I've already burned through 10 radiation filters. My screen is glitching out like crazy. We need to build the loop things. Acceleration tower. Can this go through? It can. Like, how small a loop can we do here? And also, I'm curious if the connectors can... Ah, I see it. It goes above. It goes on the second floor. So, like, can I just do this? Can't afford because of carbon nanotubes, but other than that, I think that might work. Okay, what happens? It's working. What? What? Let me get a good thumbnail here. What? How do I stop myself from glitching? I can't. Wow, interesting. There it is. My drone's far away now. All right, so let's see. This is very slow because it's such a small loop. 54 seconds. Well, we've got antimatter and nuclear waste. So now we need to do something with both of them. Oof. Yeah, okay. I need to get a lot more of this stuff, huh? Wow. This doesn't seem... Oh, this can hold antimatter, huh? Huh, okay. So maybe 10 neutron initiators first, which we're getting close to getting. We need to automate the delivery of uranium, I think, is the way to do it, rather than automating the delivery of superalloy and gold to Othello. Or we could just keep our... Yeah, maybe we just keep our radioactive stuff at Othello. We'll do it this way for now. So... the blue ones are going out here. This is going to Othello. And then recycler tokens, excellent. And then over here we will do another terminus. Thank you for defending me. Ah! Defend me better. Okay, and I actually don't think I need a storage here. We'll just feed the ingots directly in here. And then hook this on up to Alpha. I'm probably going to have a bunch of different terminuses. Okay, so now the ingots can flow. And if we go here, I can block this off now. So that we only have one uranium ingot. And then we can send it to there. Okay, and then, oh, and then I need to automate gold to here. and super alloy to here. Okay, and now this is automated. And then neutron initiators go into here, and I should build a larger one so that we get antimatter faster. But for now, this is good. Except I'm forgetting I have a whole bunch of ingots in my inventory. So not that good. All right. It's a good start to the episode, baby. So let's now make sure we have what we need for the objectives. We need 25 neutron initiators, plus 10, 35 neutron initiators, 50 antimatter, and 100 nuclear waste. And then is this going to tell us how to make these? No. Wait, maybe I already can. Yeah, I already can. But I'm assuming there's not nuclear stuff in there. So let me just make a storage unit here with what I need filtered into it. Like so. Now, if I tell these things to go in here, we will store exactly what we need. Cool? Nope. Nope. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. I think it's the antimatter. It's the antimatter. Wow. We need... Let's see. We can't store antimatter unless we get these. Okay, so first we need the 35 neutron initiators. And is it just 10 for this one? It's just 10. Okay. Very good. Glad I figured that out. Let's take those 10 and unlock the thing we need to store antimatter. All right. You have now unlocked the containment chamber. As long as it is powered, this device can be used to safely store antimatter and radioactive elements without losing containment. We got to build up a bunch more power to make sure that we don't fail, because I think if we fail, the antimatter explodes like it almost did. So let's see. Is it general? Is it science? Is it... Where the heck would it be? Okay, it's in resources. I guess because we store it. I guess makes sense. All right, can I put it here? I can. Okay, so the antimatter goes here then. And we need 50, was it? But I can fill that up. That would be just fine. Oh, I see. There's only one slot. I thought these were all slots. But okay, only 100 antimatter can come in here. I don't know what happens if this gets taken out by a meteor. Does everything explode? Possibly. Possibly. All right, now I want only 25 neutron initiators in here. Okay. And then I think the next thing I want to do is see how many neutron initiators we're making. 6. So I would like this to go up to 6 a minute. Well, I guess... No, I guess I'm fine with how it is. I'm fine with how it is because I also want to build up some more neutron initiators so that we can get the power generation, of course. Although for that I need 50 antimatter. Okay, I've decided I'm going to expand this just a little bit, and the way I can do that is just move. Let me see here. Yeah, I'll just halt the whole thing. That's fine. Do I have enough of whatever this requires? Carbon nanotubes and superconductors? Maybe. It's too long, huh? Okay. Let's try it a little shorter then. That's how I can tell. Okay, so one more. Right here. Okay, and now that I say that, I feel like this is about as long as I can do with just one tower. And how long does this go? 2.6. So let's make it longer. Sorry, I'm not done with you yet. No, I suspect... Oh, that's not good because... Whew. That's not good because the containment fails. So that would have exploded. Okay, then. We need more power. Let's do that. Okay. We should have 300 flowing from Icebreaker Station. While we wait for those to fill up on fuel, how about I make more radiation filters, which require molecular bonding as well as composite. Okay. 85 more. What's the stack? So we have more than we can fit in our inventory. That's kind of annoying. How about I slip it in here and it'll be a nice surprise when I forget about it. But right now it'll be like, well, what's the point? All right, we're still not filled up here. That's because... Yeah, it's because I built too many all at once. So, right, the hydrogen flows into these before it even gets here. And then by the time it gets here, half of it goes into, or a third of it goes in here, a third of it goes in here, and a third of it goes to these ones. So these have to fill up all the way before enough hydrogen goes here. I actually want to get a better blueprint for this just in the future, which, although I'm about to get antimatter power, so maybe I don't bother. Yeah, maybe I just don't bother. I think this might be enough. Let me see if we can complete this loop. I used all my superconductors on the power, and we got more. Excellent. We're bringing superconductors in from one of our outposts. All right, let's see here. This uses an ungodly amount of power. Oh, why isn't it working? Oh, because the nuclear waste is full? Right. The nuclear waste is full. Okay, so now it's working, and we are... That's a lot of power. Okay, but it was included in the max here. Okay, so we're producing a lot more power than we're consuming now. Cool. All right, 8 a minute. Oh, and we got 25. Okay. So let me take this now, put it in the hub, and we need to now get 50 antimatter and 100 nuclear waste for this other stuff. All right, I guess we can start thinking about Crusader Victors. Oh, and maybe I actually... Yeah, make sure I'm producing 9 a minute, and then this is going to consume... almost that. Okay, perfect. Can I do 72 times 3 from Othello? Probably not, right? Let's go maximize what we're doing here. Oh, and that reminds me, I obviously realized what we're going to do about... Let's see, was it here? Yes, our overdrive cores that we have now. Obviously, I don't want to put them in these machines. Obviously, I want to put them in miners if I'm able to, which I assume I am able to. That's just the best place to put them for sure. But of course, we can't, right? What is happening? Who's shooting me? So it's not compatible. Ow. Why? I have this defensive shield force field generator. It only absorbs incoming damage to my base. Okay, darn. Well, overdrive cores can't be used in here. They can only be used in buildings like, yeah, overdrive core slots and smelters and other buildings. Power? No. Terminuses? No. Well, never mind then. Output? That was funny. I didn't realize... How? Okay, you can put things in the output like that. Interesting. All right, well, in any case, let's upgrade this to the max. 540 a minute. We're low on power. Gosh darn it all. Not ideal, but it's fine. We'll double the power quickly enough. Okay. I think we had a full 300 coming in here, so that's fine. And why don't I'm planning on bumping this production up, so let me just add more power. Ah, shoot, modules are low on power. Why? We gotta turn this off. Turn it off, turn it off. Gosh, dang it. What happened? It's off, right? Oh, I didn't mean to sell it. Okay, so that's too big. Or we just need more power, which we have plenty of power, man. Why'd we lose power? There was plenty. There was plenty. Whew, that took a while. Okay, let's make this a little smaller. Just a little bit, though, because I want to get antimatter quickly. Double check the power situation. Oh. Yeah. How'd that max go all the way up? All right. Never mind. That's too much. Too much. I don't understand something about how it calculates the maximum power draw. I would have guessed it counts every single thing that's in my factory, but it doesn't seem to. Yeah, wait, the max is still high. Wait. Huh. Why is the max so high? What is it counting now that it wasn't counting before? Unclear, right? All right, and then I want to expand. How many is this? 20? So, yeah, 20 is only going to be 240 a minute. Okay, so that's fine. Let me just expand this a little bit more. And then... yeah, okay. That's 20 then. Okay. So yeah, the max is so much higher than the usage. And I don't know why the max is higher than it used to be. But I think we're okay now. We're only doing 3 a minute, so we don't need, like, that. We barely need this. Oh, we can go down to 1% efficiency, huh? Interesting. Okay. Alright, so 72 a minute. What are we doing on Othello? I was in the middle of doing this when I got the alert that we were gonna blow up. All right, we're getting 540 a minute, and yeah, we need more smelters. So 540 divided by 45 is 12. 12. All right, cool. And each one of these goes into the recycler if we have enough. So let's redeem 3 tokens. We can get overdrive cores, but we can't put them in miners. So what even is the point? I guess the manufactories like the neutron initiators. Maybe the plasma forges. Okay, can't put them in cloud miners. Can't put them in bioextractors. I doubt we could put them in the particle accelerators, right? Ooh, wait a second. Does the power go up? Oh, I need to link that up to these things. Okay, let me see if this power draw goes down or goes up or anything. Does this power draw go? Could it be that the radiation was damaging my solar power or something? I'm not sure, because now the max is so much lower than it used to be. Why is that? Huh. Very peculiar. Well, anyways, okay, the overdrive cores in this particle accelerator is clutch, right? Oh, that's so good. Because I think the power doesn't change, whereas if I make it longer, the power like doubles. Cool, okay. Okay, so hopefully we'll get more antimatter. It looks like our power consumption is stable, hopefully. We'll get 100 of that. Actually, this needs to be my nuclear waste, which means I want to unlimit it, right? Because we want infinite nuclear waste in here. And then once I unlock the nuclear waste processing, then we'll be able to deal with all this stuff. Ah, cool. So we'll get more diamonds because of our waste. Oh, that's excellent. Cool. And then, yeah, depleted uranium will go in our ships. Let's go around and put recyclers in the things I want recycling in. One place that would be great to have it is taking in extra super alloy here. So once this is full, why don't we recycle all the super alloy we're making here? Maybe once this is full? Shoot. Ooh. Copy links. I didn't see that before. Let's copy the links. And then let's paste the links. Whoa, wait. Excellent. No, don't do that. Wait, what's happening? I'm trying to delink it. I'm trying to stop the linkage. Stop the linkage. What are you doing? Oh, interesting. It's kind of a bug with pasting the links because you can't, this doesn't have a way to link it to something, so I can't unlink it. Interesting. Okay, and then where else? I believe beta station and the computers and artificial diamonds will be nice. And I'm just going to link these like so. And like so. Deprioritize so they fill up the storage first, and then the storage fills up the terminus. Okay. But once this is full, these will make and they'll output here. And yeah, oh, the computers and the artificial diamonds give me so many. Oh, sweet. I mean, what do I do with it? I don't know. Let's see. I already did the gamma station stuff. I have superconductors somewhere. Here. Okay, that's not promising. What about composite and this stuff? I could do that, but I think if this fills up, then maybe these products are being used for superconductors. I don't actually know. Okay. What about the nitrox situation? On alpha, maybe? Yep. Let's take in nitrox. How do I do this here? I think think I want a new storage here. It needs to be nitrox. That's the point. It needs to be just nitrox so that I can tell it to output from here. And this needs to be a low priority, right? So first we fill this up and fill up wherever the nitrox goes. Uh-oh. Just got demolished. The missile turrets are critical for the meteor strikes. Okay. And it was... what the heck is that? Oh, I see. Okay, the nitrox situation. So then everything in this storage can go into the recycler. So the point of me adding the storage tank was that so we weren't getting anything else from Icebreaker 2, which nothing is in here actually, so it didn't really matter, but still. Just in case I add something else as an output here. So it seems like... sure. We can upgrade that storage. And then this will always... yeah, this will always go. Okay. That's good. I like that. All right. How's our power situation? Power situation's good. Why is the max so low now? What does the maximum ignore? I don't know. It ignores something. Does it ignore this? When it's not working? And why isn't it working? Hang on. Oh, because it's 6 a minute now. And I never accounted for that here. Let's see, overdrive core? Yeah, let's go get overdrive cores, huh? I'll leave 3 in there. Alright, so that's 6 a minute, and this does 6.4 a minute. So I can bump this down to 0.4. Alright, how much waste do we have? Over 100. How much antimatter do we have? Over 50. Let's go. Let's go. That's antimatter power generation. Let's see what Nova has to say about it. You now have access to the Antimatter Reactor, which can consume antimatter to produce vast quantities of energy. It does produce a large amount of nuclear waste, however, but that's good because we can get diamonds out of it. Wow, yeah, 10 a minute. Sweet. All right. And I can do that pretty easily. Let's build it and see what it looks like. Superconductors and carbon nanotubes. Superconductors and carbon nanotubes. Can't afford... oh, we need more carbon nanotubes, huh? Surprise, surprise. Let me... yeah, I think I'll expand the connectors this way. Well, I don't know what we're going to do. We'll probably move all this stuff, and I don't want to move the power, but that's okay. Maybe I sell these defenses here. And I can build the reactor here. Okay, antimatter. Take it from my antimatter storage. And we need to store the waste here. And this is going to produce how much power? I don't see where it says. I think we have to wait for the antimatter to get there, huh? Plus 5,000? That's a lot of power! 1 a minute, and this produces 6 a minute. So as long as this flows, which I think we have enough uranium being produced at my Othello station, then this will always produce 5,000, and we will never have an issue with my antimatter exploding. That's the dream, at least. Okay, so 10 nuclear waste a minute. Luckily, we can now get some nuclear waste processing going. You have now unlocked the ability to process nuclear waste byproducts into usable items and materials. All right, and the final objective is going to be 25 Crusader Victors and 100 antimatter. So then, how much antimatter are we storing? Fair bit. We should be building up plenty of this. Let's just send the antimatter as we get it. Okay. And hopefully we won't run out here. That was a little dangerous. But we won't. We won't run out here. We're getting plenty of everything. Yes, plenty of everything. Okay. Let's figure out nitronic acid. No. Wait, is it? Where's the fuel or the waste? Oh, interesting. I thought nitronic acid was going to be... Where is it? The crystals, the new artificial diamonds. I wonder if it's actually a laboratory thing? Aha, it is. Okay, yeah. So I can go ahead and do all this stuff, right? Which, yeah, let's do it. Let's do all this stuff. We need the diamonds. I already had plenty of that. And we need warheads. Okay, cool. And I should switch that over ASAP. But now I need to figure out what to do with nuclear waste. And this will tell me because it'll say used in, right? It's only used in depleted uranium. I see. Ah, and then I can just send those to a recycler if I don't want them, right? Okay, so we need plenty of nitronic acid production. So let's do that. Plenty of nitronic acid production. Kind of running out of room here. Don't want to box myself into a corner, but I kind of already have. But I can scooch on out of here. Oh, I could even just demolish this power now that I have 5,000 of that. Let me clear my inventory and then just demolish that. And check it out, baby. Please don't run out of power. That's a lot of materials. All right. How fun. So that's still way more power than I had before. All right. So now we're not really doing anything with this thing here, are we? Yeah, we are. That's not true. We're doing a lot with that. All right. Now we got a lot more room to work with here. So we'll keep uranium kind of in this general area. And we'll do the nitronic acid it was. For nitronic acid, I believe it was water. And the nitratium, which I have plenty of right here. We're getting it from everywhere. And then the pure water. Okay, and that's 90 a minute, producing 18 a minute. This is used in... Right now, I think I just care about... would it be a manufactory, do we think? Nope. There it is. Oh, it's in a refinery. Okay. I guess because, yeah, it has a fluid. So one refinery does 18 a minute. And then 2 of these will give me 18. And that will consume 18 waste, which is 10 plus 8, which is plenty. Okay, so let me make a little blueprint of one of these, 2 of these, and then just 90 a minute water. Easy peasy. Oh, interesting. We could also then, I believe, turn carbon directly into the diamond. It's an etched diamond is what it said. Probably in a refinery? Exactly. So we can turn that carbon using the nitronic acid. That's perfect. Like, that's just so elegant. We gotta do it. We just gotta do it. Now the question is, can I put pipes like directly here? I think I can, right? Yeah, that works. Okay. But I also need this nitronic acid going elsewhere. Okay. And that water ice is going to do a lot. So maybe I love the idea of doing this just so nice and elegantly, but I don't know that I can make that really happen. So I'll just do my best. All right, something like this. We got inputs of water ice, nitratium, and nuclear waste. Water ice gives us 36 carbon, 180 pure water. 180 pure water turns into 36 nitronic acid in each of these things. And then we're getting 36 depleted uranium along with the 36 carbon. And we're outputting into this chest. And we will be recycling the depleted uranium, I expect. Actually, that's a good reason to... Let's see. Copy to all. And then copy to all. So carbon here. Depleted uranium here. Okay, and then we can recycle these things. But really, I mean, we're going to use the carbon for other things. And then, yeah, I couldn't figure out a good way to cleanly put the carbon and the nitronic acid together, because the more nitronic acid we produce, the more water we need, the more carbon we need. It was turning too big, and it wasn't going to process enough nuclear waste for me. So let's hook up the water ice and the nitratium and the nuclear waste. I want to prioritize this high so that it takes the water ice here instead of here, because we're getting nitratium from Nick Bottom. We don't need to turn this water into nitrox. Sorry, I should say we're getting the nitrox from Icebreaker. That's right. Okay, but I do want to go to my water ice mine here and take it to a Mach 3, 540 a minute. Probably want to upgrade this, right? Yeah, I do. And I probably want to upgrade the freighter dock 3 with advanced plates. Cool. We can also upgrade these if only I had what I needed. I'm assuming I need to, but I don't know. Maybe that throughput's enough. Let's just find out, see what happens when I leave it running for a while. We need that 540 a minute here, I think. Okay. We already have 330, huh? Now I just need to do the links, because I didn't do the links. Yeah, we need this going into each of these 7 machines. All right, that's working. That's working. That's working. And we're getting depleted uranium now, which I want to put into a recycler. I have a recycler right here. So, is this at a low priority? Not yet. I think I'll just do it from these 4 here. And then Let's send this carbon into here. I don't know the best way to get rid of the byproduct of carbon, you know? I suppose we can just send it directly into the recycler. Okay. Wow, the nitrox situation was pretty clutch, I think. We got a lot of points for recycling the nitrox. Wait. These are shared. The levels are shared between the bases. Okay, but these are working non-stop. We are working through our nuclear waste. We're still getting antimatter. We're getting plenty of this. Let me go check that we're producing enough uranium. 270 a minute is more, definitely more than we need. But something got damaged here because it's outside the range. That makes sense. Outside the range of our force field generator. Yeah. Do I need more than one force field generator? Or should I... So 5 supercomputers? Probably just want to do that, but I think the missile turrets are super powerful as well. So we'll see if that's enough. Plenty of power. This is working non-stop because we're recycling. Oh yeah, no, it is. Each recycler does have a different points for the next level. I'm actually a little confused by these points situations. Let's see the recycler over here. Yeah. It shares these points, whatever they are. They're shared across all the recyclers. When we redeem them, they go up. So I redeemed like 8 tokens all at once, and that's why it shot up. Okay, I don't know why I was confused by that. Obvious. I get it. Everything's going well. Let's go back and check on our processing here. Let me copy that, paste it a couple more times here, so that we can build up a buffer, because the water ice situation is going to be a little jerky, right? We're gonna all of a sudden get 9 slots of water ice from the outpost, and I want all of that to be stored here so that we don't run out. Well, we did it. We figured out our nuclear stuff, and I believe this is sustainable. We're getting plenty of the ingredients we need to make neutron initiators, which means we are making 6 antimatter and making a ton of power with it. And then we are processing all of the nuclear waste we have and storing all of our antimatter successfully. Our power situation seems very stable. The max versus usage is very peculiar to me. I suppose I'm figuring out that since these two numbers are so close together, the maximum does not include these, right? So then what is the difference between max and usage? If neither of them include the machines that aren't working, then what does max include that usage doesn't? But in any case, gotta love the missile turrets. We'll work towards Crusader victors next time. Until then, y'all take care.